Hello there.
Cubism.
Hi, this is gonna be a basic tutorial on using Enochi Creator. My intention is to get you started using the program and maybe help you transfer over some knowledge and skills that you might have from live 2D and transfer them over to using this program. I'm using a avatar that is powered by Enochi 2D. But I didn't create it myself from scratch. I generated it using a program called Mannequin, which was developed by AR14, and the tracking that it's using was also a program developed by AR14 called Puppet String, and I think it looks pretty good. It can do the mouth twist. The version of Enochi Creator that I'm using right now is the latest stable release. Started using the program and maybe help you transfer over some knowledge and skills that you might have from scratch, which was developed by AR14, and the tracking that it's using was also a program developed by AR14 called Puppet String, and I think it looks pretty good. But to my knowledge, the Mac version is not very stable right now, not very usable. This program is still technically pre-release, So it's a little janky. Inochi 2D has a bit of a different design philosophy compared to Live 2D. The main developer of Inochi 2D, Luna, has a bit of a background working in game engines, and as a result, the program has taken some design cues from like 3D programs. Like the node setup here might remind you a bit of Godot if you've used that. Personally, because I have a bit of a background in Blender, it reminds me a lot of the Outliner tab. If you're watching this several months in the future, then you might want to go check to see if there's been a major release since, like 0.9 or 1.0. And my hope is that after a major release like that, then we'll have some new tutorials that are available in the future that can better reflect features that have been added. For example, I believe that planned for the release of 0.9 is compatibility with game engines. So if you've ever played a visual novel that has live 2D puppets, that is sort of a functionality that Inochi 2D hopes to replicate one day. So what I've got here is a freshly imported PSD file with just a really basic pair of eyes. I know they're probably a lot simpler than anything that anyone actually wants on a model, but for the sake of a basic tutorial, I've got a basic pair of eyes, not too many parts to have to worry about. First thing I can do is just delete this background. So for every layer of the PSD that I just imported, we've got what's called a part for the image that is displaying. And at the root of this node structure that we have right now, we have the puppet node, and you can, in the inspector of the puppet node, change some general info, such as like this licensing information, physics globals, this rendering setting, point filtering. This comes in handy when you're making pixel art models. There is a user named Grat Gottenberg who's already made a pretty cool tutorial about how to make pixel art models, and that's available on Steam. And that tutorial doesn't actually cover mesh deformation, but instead it covers frame-by-frame animation for facial expressions, which is really cool. So for every node, we've got a little gizmo, you can see it right here, that represents where the origin point of the node is, and this is a point around which we can rotate things. Unfortunately, it's not really possible right now to move where the origin point is, but real quick I can show you a workaround for that. I'm gonna mouse over the puppet node so that I can add a node which is the child of it. Unnamed node. If you double click, it doesn't rename, instead it zooms in like that. I'm gonna rename this to use the carrots to denote what side it is so that I don't have to remember what is right and what is left, because it's often the naming conventions on models is that you go with what the model's right and left is as opposed to what your right and left is, and it gets kind of confusing. So and I can move it around before it has any children, and that prevents me from moving anything with it. And I am going to select all of the parts. It's control select instead of shift select. And I can drag them into here, and that's how this comes in handy for like arms and stuff. Now I can rotate everything around that point. Also, these translation coordinates right here are calculated relative to the parent, so you can kind of imagine, it doesn't really say, but the puppet node is located at 0, 0, 0, and all of these coordinates right here are calculated relative to that. And of course, empty nodes, they don't do much except they have the origin point, and you can also kind of use them like a folder where you can toggle visibility for the entire thing. Now I'm just gonna repeat the process of adding an eye node for the other eye. And I'm gonna hide that for now. Now, in order to set up the clipping on the iris, what I do is I select that node, and then I can scroll all the way down. Hopefully, sorry if my overlay for the input is in the way, but now I can click and drag the sclera into the mask source, and repeat that for the iris lines. And I'm gonna do that for also the shading. The reason that I set up the shading the way that I did on the eye is because I wanted to demonstrate another type of node that you can add called the composite. I'm not gonna demonstrate and explain every single type of node because I don't understand all of them equally well. If you want to know more about physics, then the channel Horns for Eyes here on YouTube has covered a bit more about physics, so I'm adding this composite node as a child to the eye node. And I know that I said earlier that you can't really move the first of all, let me parent these shading. See here. I know that I said that you can't really move the origin point, but what you can do is actually right-click, recalculate origin, and now the origin is located at the center of all the parts that are the children. So these two shading parts, when I set them up in my PSD, I made the opacity a bit lower, but now I'm just gonna increase it. And I can lower the opacity on the composite because it basically treats every child that it has as a single node for the purposes of shading and stuff. But also, I forgot to mention that all the parts that I imported, they automatically had a sorting order generated so that you know, they show up in the order that they did in the PSD, and you don't have to worry about changing the parentage, changing what order that they draw in. But when I created the composite node, it automatically had a sorting value of 0, so I'm just gonna copy paste one of the sorting order numbers that its child had, and now it doesn't. It doesn't overlap and cover the eyelash. You can also just parent parts to other parts. So for example, if I take the iris color and parent it to the iris lines, now they move together, and I'm not sure how to make the pupil shading move with it because it has to be parented to the composite node, but now I have one less thing to move when I go and make the parameter to make the iris and the pupil move. Speaking of which, time to add a parameter. Now, in Live 2D, the way that parameters work is that they always have one dimension, and if you want to do things like making the eyes move in 2 dimensions, then you have to create 2 parameters and link them, but there's no linking in Enochi 2D. What you do is you get all these options when you're adding a parameter, and you know what? I think I have to move my avatar out of the way. Technical difficulties, please stand by. there we go. Now you can see what the dialogue looks like. We're gonna add the 2D parameter. I'm gonna rename it by going in Edit Properties, and I'm gonna call this caret eye gaze, and the constraints should be -1 to 1. And now it looks like this. And if I want to reset this value to the breakpoint, I can shift click. So I'm not gonna bother doing any meshing on the iris, and instead I'm just gonna rig the eye gaze parameter using just the translation values. So if I hit arm, now instead of editing base stuff for the model, I am editing the parameter values. And if I set it to that breakpoint and then I move using the transform, I'm gonna do about 88 or 88. You can type these in, and you gotta remember to put the dash in there. And I can also select the pupil shading and just punch in the same value. And I'm going to do 88 in all directions. And now that I've done those 4 directions, the corners have been calculated automatically for me already. And when I'm arming the parameter, I can only view each individual breakpoint, but if I want to disarm the parameter, then I can preview how it looks like with all the in-between values. By the way, if you're like me and you want to preview what everything looks like without the gizmos in the way, without toggling what gizmos are visible at all, using that, if you hide and then unhide, that deselects everything. Alright, now I'm gonna try to do some meshing, which you can enter the mesh editing workspace by clicking the edit mesh button when you have a part selected. I'm not the most experienced at doing this kind of thing. I will say that, like, a couple of people have already made VODs of them working in, G2D on meshing and stuff. So if you're interested in seeing what this process looks like when someone more experienced with it is doing it, if you want more insight on this process, you might want to check those out. There is a auto meshing feature which you can adjust and bake here. I'm not going to use that because I think it needs some work already. What I will do is press the triangulate vertices option. You can't really bake or customize it now, but you can turn it on, and it makes the lines turn yellow, and it can't really be turned off right now. So if you want to turn it off, then you're gonna have to apply it and then come back. So if I want to create more vertices, I can double click, or I can control click, and control clicking on a vertex that's already here will delete it. This problem with the vertices being joined in sort of a circular shape, even to encompass areas that I don't need meshed. That's sort of a bug that's being worked on. It also affects how the auto meshing works, and the way that I tend to solve this is just by adding a vertex that all of these all that useless geometry can connect to. Alright, now I can apply this and go back in here and delete this guy. Okay, now I'm going to add the blinking parameter, and some people would want to add the 1D parameter 0 to 1 so that you're either blinking or not. You can also, I'm going to do -1 to 1 so that these positive values are going to represent like the eye being really wide. And I'm also going to add a breakpoint by, well, first I'm going to change the name. Add a breakpoint, edit axes points. Now that I have two parameters and they're both related to the eyes, I might want to group these together, and I can do that by clicking and dragging, and that gives me a new parameter group. Right click it. You can also assign it a color, but I won't bother with that. Eyes group. If I arm the blink parameter, now I can try to explain a little bit about how to use the path deform tool. In the define paths phase, you have to double click, I think. I don't think control works here. And add paths, sort of to define the whole line of this eyelash, go from one edge of the mesh to the other. Hitting the transform path button is what allows you to move them and carry all the mesh with it. It turns a different shade of green. It's not currently very possible to go back and edit the base points, but you can sort of preview them. If at any point you get so unhappy with your results that you want to just reset the whole thing, you can edit the bindings. If I were to remove this mesh from the binding completely, that would like delete all of the keyforms that I've set for that part in the entire parameter. But if I click unset, then I can reset what the part looks like for the selected breakpoint. And then I can go back, well. Also, very important thing to note about the path deformation tool. In Live 2D, you can differentiate between temporary path deform tools and permanent ones, but Inochi 2D, for performance reasons, only has temporary path tools. So if you go into the vertex tool, suddenly the path deform is gone, same as if you unarm the parameter or if you select a different part. Alright, so now if you'll forgive me for not recording the entire process of rigging the eye blink on camera, I mean, it doesn't look that good anyway, but whatever, it looks like this now. Next step, very important, we're going to want to try and mirror all of our work onto the other side. Now, when I first wanted to try and rig a pair of symmetrical eyes in Inochi 2D, my plan was to import one side of the parts and then mirror them over, but it's not really currently possible to duplicate parts. So in the PSD phase, you're going to want to remember to make sure that you've got both sides fully separated out, and also all the previous steps about layer management I've replicated onto the other eye, but we can duplicate the meshes so that you don't have to redo that entire process. So what I'm going to do is select one side of upper lashes. It's a different model. I know the mesh looks different, but select the one that we want to copy to. And pretty similar to how you do the clipping, you can click and drag this part, and it says copy mesh now, and you drag it onto there, and then you just hit the flip horizontally button to make it match. So once you've copied over all your meshes from one side to the other, in order to copy over the parameters, what we're going to do is configure flip pairings, which will open up this menu that displays all of the nodes, and you can drag a node onto here and drag its corresponding partner right here, and basically just repeat the process for every I guess it's only necessary for the parts that are being used in parameters that you want to copy over, but that's pretty much all the parts that we're using right now, so I'm gonna copy over everything. For the record, I have no idea what this pair button does. I think we can just click save, and that'll work. And now, I'm gonna have to create a new parameter with the same settings as the old ones in terms of what breakpoints it has. It has to have the same breakpoint or else it won't transfer over correctly. And now, we can just copy and paste with horizontal flip. Except for the fact that I just crashed the program. Let's see what happens when we restore this file from a backup, because it does in fact autosave, and we don't have the parameters that I just created. Give me a second. Okay, let's try that again. We're gonna copy the gaze. We're gonna paste the gaze with horizontal flip. And it does work, except it's kind of backwards. And the way that we're gonna fix that is by flipping the X. And now it works the same as this one does. Last but not least, let's copy eye blink, paste in horizontal flip, and now they both blink. So that's about all that I have for you today. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, parameters work is that they always have one dimension. disarm the parameter, then I can preview how it looks like with all the in-between values. By the way, if you're like me and you want to preview what everything looks like without the gizmos in the way, Right now, I'm gonna try to do some meshing, which you can enter the mesh editing workspace by clicking the edit mesh button when you...
Wait, how?
And now that I've done those 4 directions, the corners, the in-between values. By the way, if you're like me and you workspace by using that, if you hide and then unhide, that deselects everything. Alright, now I'm gonna try to do some
I don't get what she does different between those 2 frames because there is no edit mesh. There's no edit mesh. What? I don't understand. How did she get... How did you get to the mesh?
thing. Alright, now
How did she get the mesh? Everything's exactly the same, but hers has like a thing over here that I don't have. Am I maybe in a different view? Wait. Do I just enable everything? Timeline? No. Okay. Scene. No. Parameters, yeah. Okay. Logger. No. Because hers also has a thing over here, which mine doesn't. Let's take away all this extra junk. Like mine has this. And that. And this. But hers doesn't have this. Hers has stuff here and here that I don't have. But if I go back just a second, she still doesn't have this, but she still has something here. What am I missing? Reset layout. That doesn't do anything. I don't... What? Should not add anything to it. It's not because it's inside a thing. Wait, what is that image? What does that mean? Compass. Maybe this changes it. No, that's not it.
Want to preview what everything looks like without the gizmos in the way, without toggling the what gizmos are visible at all using that. If you hide and then unhide, that deselects everything. All right, now I'm gonna try to do.
No, also not. Or is it? No. Because that doesn't... I am not understanding this. This is another version, probably. What do I do? Push it. Okay. So there's a brush tool. Instead of meshing, there's a brush tool. So technically speaking, if I view parameters, oh, but I don't know if this is gonna work. How do I can move parameters over here, please? Okay. Hey, Ghosty, how you doing? Okay. Okay. Where's the mesh? Oh, I have. I got it! Wait, what did I do? Was it because I. Oh my gosh, okay, I finally got it though. Okay. Do we do this? I did it! I got done a thing! This is too much though. Can I make it sample rate? Mask threshold. Scale. Distance. Anyway, it works, okay? It works. Can I make it? I actually don't like this. How do I... Set... Oh, I can just cancel. Yeah, that's actually an idea, right? Okay. And then if I do this, then control click to make another one. Oh yes. I like that. Do we just put one in the center? Does that work? And then, is that just it? Yo! Okay. Now, yo, person, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. Okay, now, okay. Now this is the resting position. Then we're gonna set this position, which is like... You're playing with ears? You got a thing for ears? I actually do. Oh, I can move this part too because I made that thing! Does that look like a normal-ass pointed ear? Does that look normal? Okay. And then... over here? Wait, can we reset it to... Reset it to this one. Wait, did I not set this one? Oh, fuck. Oh, damn! Undo? Undo is a thing, right? Right? Undo is a thing, right? Okay. Set parameters. That is what that one should be. Come on. That is that one. Set to current. Yes. Does that then work? Wait. Okay. How do I... set to current? Why is it not doing that? Why does it not want to do that? Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then we do this one. Oh. Let's make it go kind of almost. Let's make it go over this one. And then we just try to make it look normal again. Deforming the hell out of this thing. But that's okay. Okay. Oh! And you fucked it up. And no, I didn't! I gone done it! Look at that! Oh, I love it! Okay. Okay. We do the parameters again. Now this one is gonna be the sad, droopy ears. So we're gonna make it like... Ooh. Like what does a sad droopy ear look like? What the fuck is this? Oh wait, I can move this one around. I remember now. Wait, this one needs to come more. Okay, let's make it more plump. Make it more plump, and then it goes down here. Okay. And then on this one, that's not the middle point, okay? Wait, no, let's stick it there, and then we do this, and then we experiment with it. I like this. And I did find all the middle point. This one is a little bit low though, so I'm gonna add this and just make it a little bit better. I don't know if that's really the word I can use for that. Yeah, I'm getting there. Oh, and sorry, Nafaru, I am using Inochi Creator. It's better than Live 2D because it's free. I don't like to pay for stuff that I know I'm only gonna use once. Oh, it's getting there. Why is this one? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Oi! Oh my gosh, probably don't want to look at me. Okay, I absolutely love it. Okay. I love it. That is perfect. Oh yeah. We edit the properties and we call it ear wiggle. Yes! Oh, I'm so happy with that. It does not look like that one anymore, but... Oh, over here it does. Wait, can I move this? Can I... copy? Can I copy this one and that one. This one needs. Okay. We just set it manually. We just memorize where these points are. We just memorize where they are. I'm gonna hold my finger over the tip. Oh, that's very far. Okay, it's about there. Okay, cool. Wait, we can switch between them. I forgot I can do that. This is like here. Ish. Here-ish. It's okay if it's a bit different though. Okay, then that one's like way over here. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, and then this one's like down over here. And this one. Yes. Okay, and then these are just taken inwards. Like that. And this is much more middle. Okay, it does look a bit twisted. Okay, this one is oh no, wait, shit, that was the one that was right. Sorry, bruv. You go over here, okay. You go here. No. You go a bit more in. What is this? Harder than I thought it would be. Why can't I just copy it? Oh, that's relatively right? Okay, that works. That works, right? Okay. Okay, so I did a thing. I now have floppy ears. Now I need to copy this over. What did she say? How did she copy the mesh? Nice wording. Okay.
2D, my plan was to import one side of the parts and then mirror them over, but it's not really currently possible to duplicate parts. So in the PSD phase, you're going to want to remember to make sure that you've got both sides fully separated out, and also all the previous steps about layer management I've replicated onto the other eye, but we can duplicate the meshes so that you don't have to redo that entire process.
Yes, show me.
So what I'm going to do is...
Oh, wait, I remember now. I go down here. I'm gonna select this one, and then it should say somewhere over mesh.
One side of upper lashes. model. I know the mesh looks different, but
Let me just make sure.
select the one that we want to copy to. And pretty similar to how you do the...
Oh, wait, I got it. Copy mesh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then she had a thing of, flip parent. Go a bit back. Okay.
So once you've copied over all your meshes from one side to the other, in order to copy over the parameters, what we're going to do is configure flip.
Oh! It's over here! Okay. Here. Left. You're right. What is that question mark? Are we just gonna do this for everything? No, this is the wrong way around. Wait. Undo. Undo. Remove! Shit, go back. Okay. So, we need to bring in the right side first. Yes. And then the left side. Okay, so right side is first, and then left side. Yeah! Oh, why is there two L's? This one's the left. Eyes, what have I done? Wait, this is the R, right? Yes, this one should be R. There we go. Okay. Do we need to start over now? Oh, I don't save. Yeah, whatever. Right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side. Why are these left questions? I don't know. Right side, left side, right. I am smart. Side, left side, right side. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I see. It's just not in the right order. Those don't. No. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. Ooh, first the right side. Right side and left side. Right side and left side. There we go. Done. Okay. Okay, and after that,
pairings, which will open up this menu that displays all of the nodes,
and the best for it.
parameters that you want to copy over. But that's pretty much all the parts that we're using right now. So I'm gonna copy over everything.
Wait. Does that mean both ears will wiggle together now? Okay. Let's just let her cook. Did we save?
For the record, I have no idea what this pair button does. I think we can just click save, and that'll work. And now, I'm gonna have to create a new parameter with the same settings as the old ones in terms of what breakpoints it has. It has to have the same breakpoint or else it won't transfer over correctly. And now we can just copy and paste with horizontal flip. Except for the fact that I just crashed the program. Let's see what happens when we restore this file from a backup, because it does in fact autosave. And we don't have the parameters that I just created. Give me a second. Okay, let's try that again. We're gonna copy the gaze. We're gonna paste the gaze with horizontal flip. And it does work.
Oh, I'm so proud. Okay. Not to do that for literally everything else. Shikume, I did a thing, changed my name. Shiki! You're still Shiki to me, though. I dream of death. Yes, you will still be Shiki for us. Shiki, look what I done! You inspired me to do this, by the way. This is all your fault, okay? You're tired, but you can't sleep. I get that, man. Look, it's sad, and it's alert, and then this one's just the default. Shiki, what have you done to me? What do you think? It looks adorable. Thank you. It has zero shading except for like the back hairs over here. But we don't even talk about that because I don't know what I'm doing at all. Okay? But his ears! Look at them! I am dying. Okay, now! Next, we do the bangs. We do the bangs. Now let's see. Can I... Wait. Can I... Oh! Do I rename this to the left ear and the right ear? Wait. There we go. Yes. Okay. Yes! Can't wait to see it in action. I know, right? Like, I'm getting kind of tired of the PNG tuber just barely opening her mouth sometimes. So yeah. Yeah. Here we go. This one is right. Yes. And this one is not left. Shiki, what have you done to me? Okay, but can we just reset them to normal, please? Yes. Okay, now, the bangs. The bangs! I can't even see the background. Wait, can I change the background color? I can't see the background. Wait. This is bad. I can't see where it begins and where it ends. Okay, we're gonna need... Can I duplicate this? Because that's like a very out there color, and I'll see everything behind it. Wait, no, I won't be able to because it isolates it and it's exactly the same color as the background. Oh my gosh, wait. Show stats for nerds, Lama. Can I... I'm not gonna be able to see my mesh. Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay. I have an idea. It's a little unorthodox. But okay. So the point is there. And then it goes down there. I'm not gonna remember that. Can't you tell me the position of this one? No? Okay. I can kinda see the outline. Kinda. If I look very closely and look like a freaking giraffe or something to do it. Right there. I think this is how it goes. No, that's not what I wanted to do. No. Yeah. We're gonna need to make these closer though. We just add midpoints because we saw that's kind of important. Ow! How do I get rid of those? Oh, well, maybe they can stay. Wait, I can... Go away! What happens if I bring it closer? Can I go more? I guess that works. Okay, let's rename this Two Layers. All caps, of course. Oh, it's still early. Wait, it's that early. It's only 7 now. Okay. Now, we close this. We make new parameter. Can we make big one? Okay. Cool. We made a big one. What am I doing, guys? Okay. Oh my gosh, this is nerve-wracking. Okay. Subparameters. This is the default. How do I... It's not letting me set to current. Just make this... That's it. That is it. Okay, and then just when it like goes down. Yeah, this works. This works. I don't want to give it too much motion though. Ooh, maybe that's a bad idea. Okay, and then one now needs to go up. We're just gonna do general. And then we're gonna go over with this one and just fix the points that look kind of distorted. Yeah, like that. That works. What's happening over there? What is this? Yeah, that works. That works. Damn, I'm actually doing pretty good at this. I'm actually so hella proud of myself. Okay, wait. This is Bangs left. Wait, I need to... add a purpose. Bangs left. Okay, now this one. Bangs more. Bangs more. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Shit, go back. Wait. Ooh, I almost forgot to mesh it. Oh, I can see where the mesh is. Okay, I'm gonna put you at the tip here. And then we're gonna go from there. No, I don't know what shape this is, so I'm just gonna guess. Why did I sound like a fucking emo band? Lamau. Like... I don't know if I'm doing it right. Okay, this side here. And then, very important, I am gonna... this for every hair point, and then add 2 that goes up it. Because bangs, man! Okay, wait, I'm gonna go 3 up each one. Because I need animated bangs, okay? Yes. Let's add some more here, just in case, and 1 here in the middle. Do 1 here and 1 here. Add another one because we're not. Move these ones out a bit. Okay, cool. We got our bangs. Now, ever so slightest movement, and then we start with making it go down. Wait, what? Come on. Lift them down. I really wanted the brush tool for this. Why is it not working? that's not it. Oh well. It's like I'm just doing it manually. Gotta love it. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. This looks like it's a bit more to the side than it actually is. Let's move it in. Yeah, that was perfect. That looks bouncy. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. We're working on this one, please. This one I can still move around. Oh, nice. I can see what it looks like when they go far apart from each other. Nice. Okay. Now we move everything a bit up. Not making it too up so that you can see the flaws in my creation. Perfect. I keep selecting the wrong one. Bounce, 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 bounce. I feel like I should move the top parts a bit more as well. Like these parts. This is down. There we go. Okay, and then for this one, move them up again. Wrong. Okay, there we go. I keep selecting the wrong one. Oh, there's a little something going on. There's the spire, right? That's... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And oh wait, we still need to make it go to the side. Let's just this side. Is the brush working yet? Yes. Now the brush works for some reason. Let's go a lot more this way. Oh, okay. Time to start using these, definitely. Go. Looking better already. Now just this way as well. I'm kind of liking this brush tool though. Wait, I'm going goofy. I'm dragging it down as I'm going. I just need to drag it straight across. You going goofed? Just need to do damage control. Wait, this part still needs to move as well. Oh, maybe it can't move, but okay, no, I don't know. Perfect. There's still something weird going on over here. Let's fix it. Oh, I see. There we go. I fixed it! Now that one looks good. This one's very motiony. Oh, over here is also something very weird going on. What the hell is happening over here? Okay, there we go. I fixed it right. Dancing hair! Yay! Okay, perfect. Okay! And these will be called the bangs. Oh my gosh. I'm doing so good. We're not doing the eyes yet! Or should we do the eyes? Oh my gosh, we should probably do the eyes. Oh, we should probably do the eyes. Okay, eyes. Okay, remember what she said? I would love to learn to rig. It's actually surprisingly easy. You just need to show it what you're rigging, and then you just tell it where to go on the most extremes. So it's actually not that hard. Oh my gosh, the brows though. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna leave the brows for now. Do we do a subgroup just for the brows? I feel like that's necessary. Rename brows. Okay. We hide that for now. These ones don't move. these ones. Also, that one is debatable. I could make it that they don't have to move, but I think it would be better if they are movable, so that with the blink, it like does the thing together. I'm gonna put these two. Hi. Okay. You know what? We're gonna start with the eyelash. Because I feel like the eyelash is the base of blinking. Okay? So we're gonna start with this one. And we're gonna edit mesh. And we're gonna tell it this thing. Now we're gonna outline our lash and our other thing. We probably don't need this many thingies. So that's one lash. That's the other lash. And then just this part. Okay. Close it off. Do this. Oh yeah, and she said if you collect it over here, and you can come back and just delete it. I think that's good. Okay, and then we need the skin. The eye skin. The eyelid. But yeah, eye skin. So move it a bit outwards, just to make sure we have the whole thing selected. And then you can apply, and then you go edit mesh, and then you delete this one. Okay, never mind. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Now to make this woman blink. Now, I think there is only gonna be a up, down. So this, so that it's open and closed. Do we add another thing? Do we? Yeah. Let's add two. Let's add 75. Okay, wait. This is gonna be open and this is gonna be closed. Okay. Let's fucking do this. I got this. Ours is slightly different. Okay, then. Let's... Okay. I think I'm getting it. I am seeing the shape. Oh shit. Why'd it go skew? Okay. Never mind that. This... and I want to curve more down. But I can move it straight, right? Is this working? The hell am I doing? It's working! Working? This is the right blink. Blink. Right. Oh. Forgot caps lock on the blink. Right. Oh, I forgot to make this one caps. Oh well. Okay. Okay, and then we go like this. We go like this. We do a flip. And we say yes. And then we no, that's not the one. Oh no, but This is not what I wanted to do. Hmm. This way. You need this thing. Even. Oh wait, I see I made a mistake. Okay, but I got it in anyway. I always got it. But here it doesn't show. Look at this one. This guy needs to stay all the way over here. So that there's no... He needs to go down more. Oh, it needs to be like lined up with this. Okay, that works. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see the one. This one is part of this lash that I completely forgot about and disregarded. Huh? Perfect. Okay. Now I take the left one again. Yes. Add the points. This one 30. Copy this one and paste this one. Select this one. Do this. Why is it blinking this one and not the other one? This one's for the right side. No. What am I doing wrong? Okay. This one good. Now we need to do this one. What am I doing wrong? And what's this one? What? Oh? I did it! I did it! I kind of want to make it. No, we don't change it from there. That is wide enough. Yeah, yeah, we don't change that. And then we say blank out. Okay. Okay, and then we just put them together. And we just call it blank. Perfect. Okay. So that's... Oh, wait, that's the... That's the top eyelash. I still need to do the bottom one. The eyelid. And you know what I just noticed? The bottom eyelid doesn't actually have an eyelid. It's just a line. I don't know how that works. Oh my gosh. The bottom eyelid doesn't have an eyelid. Oh. Okay, do we do the iris instead? Do we do the iris instead? Okay. This one should be easy. We go one in the middle, one on top, one to the side, one down low, one to other side, and in corners. Wait, this one doesn't need mesh. This one just needs to move around. Wait. That also... I'm not gonna... No, wait. This one. No. Oh, Cody. What do I call that? I don't know. We got the iris and we got the shine. How do we put the iris and the shine together? We're just gonna call it iris. Iris. And then we put the iris and the shines together. And the iris. We should probably split it left and right, right? Why don't I just make iris right and iris wrong? See what I did there? Iris left. I'm so sorry. You go there. Was it so much to decide? Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, now can I add a thing to this? Can I do that? To the up, to the down, but I can do that mask thing. So now it looks fun. Okay, where's that? How did she do that thing at the very beginning? There it is.
Now, in order to
Okay. Drag the part onto mask here, but okay. So I'm gonna here, and then we are on left right now. Left. Did that do it? Oh, I still need to do it for the shine as well. The eye needs to be behind the thing. So let's quickly see what is lid 15. Oh, I did the wrong one. Shit. That's 14. I guess that works. Ooh, she has a lazy eye. Okay. So now the eye can look around. Okay. Right. Let's just make a center one first. Let's just make a center one first. Okay. I have this. This is gonna get its own parameter. It's doing it again. Okay, this one. Have your mesh. Cool. New one. For you. So adorable, but it's gonna look good in the corners. Comes to life. Oh! Gonna look so good when it comes to life? I'm hoping so. What am I doing wrong? That eye is there. This eye is over here. This one is the one I want to add parameter to. Now just fucking paste it. Selected. I'm done pasting. I don't understand why that bugs out sometimes. Also, I don't have to do this because I need to do it on this. Is that maybe the reason? Why are you doing this? So this is for this one. This is for this one. But why does this one not want to translate to this one? What you doing? Blender crashed, so you had to end your stream. Yos? I don't know how to use Blender. I am trying to make a VTuber, but this thing does not understand what I want to move around. Parameter for this thing. Do you understand that? Do you understand what it should be linked to? Or do I just copy these over? What am I doing? What is happening? Why does this not want to? So, this one. Select this one. Copy this one. But now look at this one. This one is linked to this. This one. Your accent is very Texas. My accent is Texas. I'm from Africa. Okay. Okay. You are done. You're finished. You're over here. You are the one I'm working on now. Why do you not want to? Your English is very American. It's because I personally think it's because of a lot of American media. Like, I mean, all our TV shows, all our music, all that stuff is American. So yeah. Do I just do it manually? I really don't want to. Why is it not selecting them? Why does it keep going to L? Should be this one. Oh my gosh! How did I do the others? Why is this? What? Let's do this. And then we try that. See if that makes any kind of difference. Spanish from the hood because you play too much GTA San Andreas. Let's go. I swear I'm doing the same step over and over. Why does it work now? What? Was it because it wasn't set up as the folder but as the individual thingies? Oh well, I guess I fixed it. Yay! Okay. I did a thing, guys. Are you guys proud of me yet? We have wait, let's group this together. And then we call you are the left eye. We call you. I like that she said gaze instead of I, so I'm going to gaze. L. Oh shit. Gaze. L. And then gaze R. Gaze R. And then do you guys want to see her be a complete derp? Oh no, wait, that. Okay. Boink. And then with the ears going like this. As a complete derpy! I love it. I love it. I love it. It's getting somewhere, okay? I don't. Let's just fix this, please. Just look straight, please. But yeah, I think it's going well. I think I'm doing good. I think I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I think so. You guys? I don't know. She can look around and wiggle her ears. Oh, and she can blink too. Well, kinda, because I still need to do the bottom one. Ooh, I need to set up a mask for that as well. Anyway, uncanny. But I'm gonna save this. We're making good progress. We're doing a thing. I don't know what thing we're doing, but we're doing something. See what I did there? See what I did there, guys? Anyways, go follow this person because they're doing a good job explaining it. Yes. What's their name? Invisible Knife. Cool name. But hells yeah, my guys. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me today. I actually had a lot of fun, and this is actually pretty cool, and I'm doing much better than I thought I would. So, hells yeah to that. But for all my Twitch bros that are currently in stream, let's raid out, and let's see who's live that we're following. Let's go. Lycra raided me the other day, so let's go over there, go show some love and support. My character will never be as good as hers, but I have a free one in anyway. But hells yeah, thank you guys for chilling with me today, and Shiki, goodbyes. See you for the stream. Always! Bye! Thank you for coming!